Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on January 3rd, 2024. So, looking at our 5-day forecast in detail, today was a showery day with showers in many areas of the western south and Midlands. Tonight they're moving off, and we mostly clear tonight. Some frost possible in the south, but some showers lingering in the north. And tomorrow, we'll see showers focused in the west and north mostly, but they will drift southwards through the day. But many areas in the south and east will stay dry with lengthy sunny spells through the day. And tomorrow, maybe a bit cooler than the past few days. Into Friday, winds go more northerly, so showers are confined to the western and northern coasts, and is also going colder by then as well. Into Saturday and the weekend, Sunday and so on, high pressure ridges from our west to our north, and therefore, as the weekend goes on, we will see winds going more easterly. So showers become confined to the east coast by Sunday evening, and into Monday morning, we see easterly winds coming in. You can see the cloud patterns here coming in off the Irish Sea onto the east coast, and I'll zoom in for you. You can see some pink splotches over parts of the east, especially over high grounds. That is showing wintry showers. Very isolated, but they're falling as snow, especially over higher grounds. Looking at our temperature forecasts, then here we go. So again, as I said, tonight might see a frost in parts of the south, especially. Into tomorrow, then highest temperatures in the mid to high single figures, coolest in the east. Into tomorrow night, again, risk of a slight frost for a time in parts of the south. Then Friday, highest temperatures in the, again, mid to high single figures, but possibly a degree cooler than Thursday's values. It's actually a more widespread frost, slight frost, but more widespread, especially in the South Midlands. And Saturday, highest temperatures of 5 to 7 degrees. Now, an even more severe frost and an even more widespread frost on Saturday night into Sunday, widely down to about -1 or -2 degrees, so frosty to start Sunday, and locally down to about -3 or even -4 degrees. And into Sunday itself, a cold day, highest temperatures of 4 to 6 degrees, coolest in the Midlands. And Sunday night, we see a frost in areas of the west especially, though we will see temperatures fluctuating because of cloud variations, and also all the while temperatures on the east coast will be less cold as a result of easterly winds. And Monday is cold, it's cold, about 3 degrees widely, locally lower in parts of the north and east, so a cold day on Monday with the easterly winds coming in. Now, we are seeing an upgrade on the easterly winds, by the way. So here is the annual next episode. Here's the annual next episode of forecasters. So we're currently about neutral, but it will cascade to strongly negative values by about January 6th, I'd say, or beyond that, and then slowly edging around the -1 to -2 index here, but getting less negative as we go along. So it suggests that, staying quite blocked really into mid-January. Here is the GFS 12Z. So here we go again. The low is gradually filling and weakening off through tomorrow and Friday. By Saturday, we have a ridge to the west. There's a ridge putting down a cool northerly wind. This ridge gradually moves towards Scandinavia by Sunday and Monday, and that pulls in an easterly wind. Now that is an upgrade. So we see the -5 ice storm coming in. So that will bring wintry showers, if there are showers, that is. I'll tell you that these models aren't really showing showers on this wind, so it's likely to be dry. Now, beyond that, we see the high pressure coming southwards into next week, and it sits over us by about Wednesday and Thursday. That brings frost, fog, and variable cloud by day. So that is cold, despite the fact that temperatures aloft are rising. That is an inversion. So beyond that, we see the high pressure going towards Greenland. It is retrogressing, and we will see a northerly wind coming in, or possibly even a northeasterly winds. Now that, if it comes off, will be bitterly cold. Down comes that -5 to -10 ice storm. So bitterly cold there and wintry. Beyond that, the heights come back down over us. They collapse, and we pull in some less cold air by January 19th with southwesterly winds. Southwest temperatures are getting a bit less cold. But you can see that despite the winds changing, we've still got that cold air over us. So it shows you that the cold air becomes entrenched over us and maybe hard to shift out of the ground. Here is the ECM 12Z run. That. No, what did I do? There we go. It's better. Okay. It's better. Hover. Okay. Cool. So tomorrow, Friday, low clears away. Still showers around, especially towards the west and north. The weekend sees the high pressure gradually going towards Scandinavia, and that is put in again by Monday and Tuesday, an easterly wind, especially for southern areas. Again, in comes the cold air. Then the high pressure system comes down towards us by Thursday and Friday, but actually still keeping the wind in from a gentle easterly even then. And by January 13th, we see retrogression, and look at that cold blast. That is poised. Here is the UK Mets run. There we go. Get rid of that. Cool. So again, showery into tomorrow, Friday, and then beyond that, we see the heights rising towards Scandinavia. Easterly winds with the UK Met run. And actually, I'll show you this: that the -10 ice storm, a little patch, tiny little patch, comes into Ireland. So that is definitely a chilly old easterly winds, bringing a risk of at least. Okay, well, put it this way: if there are showers, they'll be wintry, but I think that showers, if they occur, will be quite isolated, unless some sort of trough comes through. Into Tuesday and Wednesday, we see the ridge coming down over us then, but it's still an easterly. But even on Wednesday, there is an easterly wind coming in, and cold air is all over us. Here is the GEM. Here's the GEM. Here we go. Hover. And get rid of that. Cool. Right. So this weekend again. Heights go towards Scandinavia. What happens here is that the easterly comes in again. So all models today are showing an easterly, and it brings cold air in from the east. Now towards Wednesday and Thursday, heights are right over us, so therefore it's frost and fog. Beyond that, the high pressure is trying to retrogress, but it is struggling to do that. Okay, so then further on is the icon. Very interesting, this, isn't it? Here's the icon 12Z. There we go. So again, low pressure is weakening towards the weekend. Over the weekend, the heights rise to our north and northeast. How much from easterly here? Quite a nice easterly here, actually. So cold air comes in, and the -10 ice storm. There we go. There we go. Very cold easterly wind, actually. Again, any showers, I mean, if they fall as rain, I'll be surprised. One thing that you get a lot of in this sort of scenario is growlpool, a mixture of hail and snow in the showers. It's like small hail in a way, but it's got a sort of snowy texture to it. Beyond that, as we see the heights coming down over us, and therefore it's cold and frosty. And finally, here's the arpege. Arpege is showing this. Here's what the arpege is doing. So here we go again. Now the arpege unfortunately doesn't reach that far out. But I'll say that tomorrow in parts of southern UK and also into the southeast, there will be a small area of low pressure that will bring an area of rain there, and some strong winds at times. Then the ridge comes through on Saturday and Sunday, bringing dry weather for a time, frost and fog as well. But towards Monday, again, Monday, 6 a.m., easterly winds, upper temperatures are cold. Let's look at the precip type. So, no, just precip. You can see a little bit of a light turquoise colour into parts of the east and southeast. So that shows showers, but they will be very isolated. Not very much doing with them. Very light as well. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Quite interesting, isn't it? So easterly is being upgraded today, and again, there's still that signal for that possible cold shot towards the end of January. So yeah. Sorry, what was I talking about? Towards the middle of January. Okay, so before we go, actually, I will show you the GFS ensembles for upper temperatures, because they're always interesting. Okay, so again, dates on the bottom and the temperatures on the on the y-axis. So again, for dates on the bottom, as it says, goodness me, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so again, each line is a run of the GFS, and the thick green line is the GFS run I showed you just now, and the white line is the ensemble mean, and the red line is the temperature average. And you can see a very, no question, cold from, like Sunday onwards here, as that easterly comes through. Again, brief rise in temperatures about Wednesday, Thursday time, before they fall away again into mid-January. There we go, got that right. Again, the thick green line, GFS run was a colder ensemble. So it's at the colder end of the range. And there were some that going milder, or I should say less cold than that. And there were some that are keeping it mild up there. So there is definitely uncertainty here. And as you know, with Ireland and its cold snaps, I mean, something will go wrong here. Undoubtedly, pretty much. So just be prepared. It'll probably be if something goes wrong, I'm guessing that there'll be too much low pressure around Iceland and Greenland to allow the high to get there. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.